Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to have a quick look at the tire swap from the 3-inch wide stock hybrid tire to a knobby option from Amazon that's 3.5 inches wide. Nosfet will be providing a 3.5-inch knobby tire option from batch 2 onward. This is not that tire, but it is similar. I'll also go over the riding impressions I've gathered over the first 3 days of riding it on pavement and dirt. The tire was swapped at my buddy's house, and the process was super quick and easy with the tire swap video published by Nosfet. It was great having an extra set of hands because the tire itself took a lot of effort to install due to its small size and thickness. The mudguard had plenty of clearance, but the sides only had 1 to 2 millimeters. So about the ride feel. It definitely loses a lot of the street tire feel, which isn't a bad thing. The width difference is absolutely perceivable when riding. At first it felt less stable on asphalt to me than the hybrid tire, but as I've used it more, I just had to get used to this tire's riding characteristics. After all, it is more of a knobby. The wider surface seems to give you greater turning ability, but it also takes getting used to. It has a lot of grip on the edge, but it does feel like you could drag the pedals easily if you go too far. On dirt it really shines. I feel more stable in the loose terrain, and the trails that I've tested. I wanted to test the trails from the last video, but they were actually really muddy when I went to try them. The tire does seem okay in mud, but it did slide out on a turn while I was checking the trail. I did test a few bonks and it did feel pretty good. I've also been keeping a check on the battery boxes for any rubbing along the way. I have PTSD from the 244 on the links rubbing grooves into the battery box from flex on jump landings, but it appears that this wheel may be much more rigid. I did notice a super thin groove that likely came from a tire hair, but I did remove all the hairs and trimmed a little bit off the sides of the tire just to help in case. Overall, I think this is a pretty good tire, and I've been enjoying it, but if you don't plan on riding a lot of trails, you might just be fine with the hybrid tire. But that's just my opinion.
I got this wheel at a great deal from Next Gen Mobility, and you can too by clicking the link in the description.